Hi everyone, welcome to Playwright tutorial. Today in this tutorial, we will start by creating a simple JSON file that holds our test data, and then I will show you how to read that file inside your Playwright test. This approach helps you reduce duplicate code and make your test scalable and easy to maintain. So let's begin. Create a new folder. Right click here and create a new folder. Enter folder name test data and then create a new file. Right click on this test folder and enter file name data.json. Here we will enter test data. We will use this example to enter name, email, phone, message, and then click on send to customer care button. I will explain step by step how we enter data in JSON file and then read the data from this file. Enter array and then bracket. Here curly bracket. Inside curly bracket we will define data. First we need to enter name, email, phone, and message. Enter here name with double quote and then enter value here as well. This is the name. In this scenario we need to enter multiple data, so here we will use comma and then enter email test@gmail.com. After enter name, email, and then enter phone and message, double quote and then enter phone. Suppose we enter here phone number 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0. This is the phone number. Here we need to enter double quote here. After enter phone number, we need to enter message. So here we will enter message and then enter message here. Testing message. And save this file. Now we have successfully created a JSON file. Here we define name, email, and phone number, and then message. This is the testing message. Now, create a new test file. For writing test case, we can format document. Right click here and then format document. Save this file and create a new test file. Right click here, new file, and then enter file name data.spec.ts. Inside we will write test case. First we will define here expect and test. Import curly bracket test comma expect from @Playwright. Here we need to change this file name is wrong, so we can rename this file. Right click here, rename, and remove this. Now enter here Playwright test and comma. Test is used to create tests and expect is used to verify assertion result. Now import Node.js built-in modules. Here we will import fs from fs and then import path from path. Path helps create correct file paths. Now save this file, and next thing we need to do here, we need to store input data. So here we will use const and data path. This is the variable name path dot join directory name and then comma double quote dot and then enter the file name. Here we need to just comma test data This is the folder name, and then enter file name. File name is data.json. Now read the JSON file. We need to read the JSON file. So here enter const contexts, enter variable name context is equal to JSON dot parse fs dot read file sync. Here we need to choose read file sync for read the file data path and use UTF-8 here, comma UTF-8 with double quote. Enter double quote here. Same as well, we need to enter double quote here. UTF ensure it reads as normal text, not binary, and JSON parse converts JSON text into a JavaScript array objects. So we can loop here. This is for read the file. Now we will use loop here for const contact. We have defined here const and contact of contacts. This is for loop, and here inside we will write the test case. Now each atom in the array in one contact will be tested individually. Now write test case. As you can view here, we define test and expect. Expect is used for assertions and test is used for test. Should we submit contact form? We can write any test here. For now, enter here and then use $sign. After $sign, enter curly bracket and contact dot name. Remove this one and enter here. After contact name, we need to enter here. Now use callback function here, async, and define here page inside this round bracket page, and then callback function here. Inside we will define the URL, enter details. As you can view here, we define name, email, phone, and message. This is for read file, and here we use for because we have multiple values. You can view name, email, phone, message. First, navigate to the URL. For navigating to the URL, you can enter here await page dot go to, and then enter the URL here. Open this URL, and just we need to copy this URL. This URL dot html. Open VS Code and enter URL. This URL is not correct because we need to enter here. Click on this one and copy this complete URL. Open VS Code and then enter URL here inside this round bracket. Now, after navigating to this URL, we need to enter name, email, phone number, and then write a message. So here we will use await page dot fill. Fill is used for input data. Let's see how we can enter data in these fields. Now inside this we will define locator. Right click here on name, inspect. This is input, ID is name, and name is equal to name. So we will use input here, and name is equal to name. So we can look at this element by name. ID and name both are available. Open VS Code. Name. First you will enter input because this is input field. Input and locate by name. So here we will enter name is equal to name. Enter here a single quote and then use comma contact dot name. Remove this round bracket from here. We will define at the end here. As you can view here, we do not need to enter any data because we have created a separate file and defined the test data in a separate file. If you want to make some changes in name, email, phone or message, so you just need to open this file and make some changes in this file. You do not need to make changes in this logic. Now copy this one and enter here name, email, phone number, message. Let's see how we can locate this email. Right click here, inspect, and here name is email. So we will just make changes here. Enter here email and then right click here, inspect, and name is equal to phone. And VS Code and enter here name is equal to phone, and then after enter this phone number we need to type some message in this field. Name is equal to message. Enter here message. Now enter here contact dot email because we have defined here email and then contact dot phone and then type here message. Now we have successfully defined here field name, email, phone number and message. Next thing we need to do here, we just need to click on this button. Right click here, inspect, and input type is equal to submit, class is button, and this is the value. So we can locate this element by value and input type. This is input type. Await page dot click. This is click method. We want to click on this button, so here we will use await page dot click input and then enter value here. Value is equal to enter here send to customer care. As you can view here, this is value sent to customer care. Enter value here and then enter here semicolon. Right click here, format document. Now enter bracket here. We need to close this bracket. Now open browser and right click here. This is text area and ID is equal to message, name is equal to message, and right click here. This is input. So we need to make some changes here. This is text area. So we will define here text area. Text area and name is equal to message. Now save this file and we can run the test. Enter command here npx. Let's format this document. Right click here, format document. Enter here npx playwright test and then enter file name. File name is data dot spec dot ts dash dash edit. We want to run the test on browser, so here we will use edit and then project. Enter browser name Chromium. Click on enter and the test case will be run. Navigate through this URL. Enter name, email, phone, and here it does not type message. Let's see what happened here. Here we enter invalid test. We need to enter here text area. Now again run the test. Control C for quit and enter command here and again run the test. Let's see now what happened. Navigate to this URL, enter name, and you can view here passed successfully and report open successfully. In previous tutorial, I have explained in a detail about generate report. You can watch this video. As you can view before hooks, navigate to this URL, fill this text, SQL word, fill this email, and enter number, enter message, and then click on button. Here we can filter this test. We have total one test, and here we can view past. This all the steps you can view in a report. So that's how you can do data-driven testing using a JSON file in Playwright. With this approach, you can easily test multiple scenarios without repeating your test code. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below what topic you want me to cover next. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.